Wow, pounds is going to be 2,000 to 1 today. It was 1950 yesterday. Things are getting out of hand. President Tinubu, you are bold enough to remove subsidy. You should be bold enough to increase minimum wage instantly. No need to set up committee. 30,000 today is now $20. 30,000 today is now £15. Can even the poorest in your convoy chop £20 in a month? It's not possible. Please look into it. Labour deserve to live.
All right. I've been watching this Fayose guy for some time now, and I'm beginning to understand that these are desperate people who have decided to blame everybody and everything except the ineptitude of Tinubu. These are the people who believe that as we are blaming Tinubu is because we hate the Yoruba people. To them, the only thing that matters is the supremacy and dominance of Yoruba, and that's all. Every time I see this guy talk about this foreign exchange, about the dollar and the pound and other currencies, I begin to imagine how a man of his age and particularly exposure can be so deliberately ignorant. Because I really know the solution that he's profiling is outright stupid. Now, let me tell you something about this. See, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. You cannot bring a thief to fix a place. It's just like saying, okay, somebody has been declared to be burgling houses. Somebody who is a thief, and then they say, I'm going to travel for 1 month. I say, please come and take care of come and sleep in my house for the period of 1 month that I'm going to be around. That's exactly what we have done with Tinubu. We have handed Nigeria to somebody who has a very bad character. Okay. I just want to make this video particular to his point that he's saying that they should increase minimum wage. You see, Kai, sometimes responding to people who have little or no knowledge about economics, it's funny. When you increase minimum wage, for instance, now the current minimum wage is 30,000 naira. If you increase minimum wage, of course, you're not just going to increase minimum wage and then the money to pay those wages will be there. Increasing minimum wage is a submission to the fact that our currency has become weak. If you increase minimum wage, the resultant cause and effect will be just like that of removing subsidy. Because this ignoramus said that Tinubu was bold enough to remove subsidy. We are yet to recover from the negative effect of the removal of subsidy, if at all subsidy was even removed. Now you are asking him to increase minimum wage. If you increase minimum wage, the effect that will result to price increase will be worse than that of the subsidy. It's a very simple mathematical set. When you increase minimum wage, the market assumes that there's more money flowing into the economy, and therefore there will be need to increase prices. The more money chasing goods, the higher the price. These are simple elementary economics that everybody learned in school. You don't just increase minimum wage because price of things are high. If you increase minimum wage, the prices will also go high. Rather than asking Tinubu, unfortunately he's the one in charge, there's nothing anyone can do about it. Why not institute a price mechanism? I remember in the days of Idiagbon, have you forgotten days of Buhari and Idiagbon, where they would tell that a bottle of 3-top oil, I know Indomie generation, you don't know what is 3-top. 3-top used to be a juice in a bottle that we drink in those days. That bottle was a standard gauge for measuring 1 bottle of palm oil. You say, okay, one bottle of ice is this, and they see you selling it more than that, your shop is closed down. Transportation, keke napep, from this place to this place is 100 naira. From this place to this. And one thing we have forgotten to say, since everybody is praising Tinubu for subsidy, who told you that as a need to remove subsidy, the resultant effect to the cost of petroleum in the filling station is 670 naira? Who told you? Why is it that up till now we have 3 refineries and the refineries are not producing anything? Rather than make this refinery work, or possibly privatize them, you set up one for Dangote to build one, which is making 4 refineries in Nigeria. We shut down 3 refineries of Nigeria to wait for one individual refinery to start producing oil. You see, my guy, Isaac, the truth is that the country cannot move forward with hypocrites like you. It cannot. We cannot move forward. You know the truth that this man, they say we should give him time. We should give Tinubu time. Tinubu himself has said in a viral video that he knows the price of fuel has gone up, and because of that, price of food have gone up. That he hoped that there's something he can do about it, but he's sorry to tell us that there is none. So this hardship, Tinubu has endorsed it. So all this you're coming now that they should increase minimum wage. Increasing of minimum wage, how much you are, even if you make minimum wage 100,000 naira, it still does not equate to the level of hardship Nigerians are facing. If somebody collects 100,000 naira a month, let's say a family of 4, a standard family of 4, papa, mama, 2 pikin, a half bag of rice is 42,000 naira. They won't be eating rice always. They will buy gari. Let's say they buy 10 mudu of gari. How much be mudu of gari now?
Depends, 600.
Okay, 600. 600. Let's leave it at 500. Let's say they buy 20 mudu, that's 10,000. 10,000 plus 42, that is 52,000. They go buy red oil. They go buy meat. Meat, a kilo of meat now is 3,500 because my wife said make I buy them and they come. I went to the market, it's 3,500. You get me? Then, at the end of the day, you have not talked about school fees, you have not talked about light bill, you have not talked about house rent, you have not talked about transportation, you have not talked about pocket money, you have not talked about pomade, soap, toiletries, and then you never add at least 1 bottle of beer journal. You never add those ones. So, the truth is that rather than cementing, increasing minimum wage is cementing the deploration of the economy. Well, if you increase minimum wage, it's like, okay, we have agreed that the country has gone bad, our naira has fallen, let's stamp it. I don't support increment of minimum wage. I support creating a system that makes our naira appreciable so much that if you have 20,000 as minimum wage, you can still buy what you buy if salary is increased to 100,000. It's simply creating a system that forces the price of commodities to go down. And how would you achieve that? You must start production. You must start production. Our dependence on import has created room for all sorts of things to be in this country. Every useless brand. In fact, for one commodity, you have about 1,000 brands selling one same commodity. That makes it very difficult for our drug law enforcement to even monitor what is coming in. God had days of Dora Akunyele where we are sure that okay, our drugs and food are being monitored. Right now, almost everything is entering the country. Everything. In those days, if you want to eat sweet, you know that you know Nico. If you want to chew chingon, you know that there's bazooka. If you want to drink milk, you know that there's pig milk. The pig milk you are drinking now, it's not the same pig milk I drank when I was small. In those days, a family of 6, 7 can use one cup of pig milk, pig milk for 3 days. They just put small for your tea don't white. Small cup for your tea don't white. It's not the same thing today. So you can imagine, you want to drink Coke. If you drink Coke, the gas will go push your nose and go pepper you where. So I think the solution is not increasing minimum wage. The solution is finding a system that forces the price of commodity to go down. So Isaac, you are too You are too young. You are too naive in this topic. This topic where you carry for head just because of your Yoruba sentiments. You want to blame everything and anything, but not Tinubu and his lack of sense. It's so pity, and I feel pity for you. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.